for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
If you or anyone you care about is facing a family legal matter, call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL or visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
There's a lot on the line in divorce. This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, the largest family law firm in the country, with over 35 years of helping clients navigate divorce. But being big doesn't mean less personal or less local. Our attorneys live and work in your community, and as neighbors, they understand the challenges your families face. Divorce touches all areas of your life: your home, savings, retirement, and of course, kids. So when you find yourself facing divorce, you need a partner you can count on. Visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
If you or anyone you care about is facing divorce, contact Cordell and Cordell today. With over 100,000 clients served, we understand the challenges you're facing on a personal level. Call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL. That's 1-855-GET-LEGAL. 1221 N Street, Lincoln.
All right, Lincoln, if you're a diesel technician who's ready to earn up to $40 an hour and you're tired of working nights and weekends, listen up. Inland Truck Parts and Service is hiring experienced diesel technicians right here in Lincoln, and they're offering what every hardworking tech wants. Monday through Friday hours, no nights, no weekends, and paid training on advanced diesel technology. With 37 locations across 12 states, career advancement opportunities are endless. Start building towards your future and apply today at inlandtruck.com. That's inlandtruck.com. Or text APPLY to 785-369-1320.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
At Fairway Meat Market, you're family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Fairway has fresh cut meats, seafood, cheese, wine, and spirits, and a friendly staff that's always ready to help you find what you need. Stop by Fairway Meat Market today to plan your weekly meals in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Tune in to Outside the Box from 4 to 5 p.m. for everything you need to know about the Lincoln Stars. Join head coach Rocky Russo and play-by-play voice Alex Fern as they sit down with special player guests to tell the story of the Lincoln Stars and give you all the news and notes you need from around the USHL. That's Outside the Box with the Lincoln Stars on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
At Riddle's Jewelry, we know there are moments in life when you realize this is what it's all about. And you wish you could hold on to that feeling forever. This is why we've made jewelry our passion for 65 years. This holiday season, find the perfect gift with savings up to 50%. Riddle's Jewelry, family owned since 1959.
Located in Lincoln at the Gateway Mall.
Sometimes in life we look for rhythm and consistency. But sometimes life just needs disrupting. Welcome into your weekly Disrupt with Mike Smith, founder of The Bay. Join Mike and his local disruptor each week as they surprise people who shape their journey with a phone call. Disrupting your drive time on 93.7 The Ticket. Here is Mike Smith.
What up, Lincoln? It's drive time in the capital city. It does not feel like December 23rd, Austin, does it? I'm enjoying this.
White Christmases are great, but 55 and growing weather, sign me up.
Woo, I did yard work today. Woo! You know what I'm saying? I was like out doing yard stuff. It felt good. I really enjoyed it. We got a couple Husker football players in the studio today. We got Derek Branch and Aidan Flege. That's not how I would have said that. It doesn't read like that. That's not what you would think. I'm sure everybody said that wrong.
Everybody
in school. What would people say?
Flege.
Yep. I'm sure it was constantly like Flege. Yeah. Had to constantly correct. Yes. Derek Branch isn't too tough.
No, I haven't had many people butcher that.
No, Mike Smith, same boat. Like it's easy. It's easy when it's easy. Well, thanks for joining us tonight, fellas. It's we got a couple Lincoln locals. You guys both went to high school here.
Yes, sir.
Very, very cool. And so it's so dope to see a couple local guys representing the Huskers, getting to show up, do your thing. You're both seniors, yeah?
Yeah.
Sure. Awesome. And so, Derek, we'll just start with you. I just want to unpack it. Let's maybe just take a second and talk about, like, what does it mean to be a Husker right now? You guys are preparing for bowl week, but as a senior, like, this has got to be a pretty cool feeling to get to sort of go out this way and end it like this. Because you've been through a lot as seniors. Both of you guys have been through a lot.
Most definitely. It means everything to me. To be able to wear the N, to be able to represent the program. I grew up here. I did all the games. I did the tailgates. I did the, releasing the balloons. Like, I got to be a part of all of that. And, when I was young and sitting in the stands, I didn't know if I was ever going to have that chance to be able to go out there on the field and actually get to do that. The players when you're young, they seem like celebrities walking around.
Yeah.
That's all that's here. So it felt a little intimidating to even shoot for that dream, to even, want to put that out there that I wanted to go play for Nebraska. So now, after everything, now on the other side, having one last game, it's exciting. I'm just trying to take it all in, not trying to, just try to stay in the moment, not trying to, fast forward too much, but, take it all in.
Absolutely. What, there's got to be that like satisfying feeling of like, as a little kid with a big dream, like getting to sort of watch it get fulfilled, because a lot of people want to play for their hometown team, and you just don't quite get there. And so it's got to be a pretty cool feeling to fulfill that.
Absolutely. And, after senior day, obviously the game didn't go how we wanted it to, but, me and Aidan, we went back on the field one last time. And, I remember I looked up to the place that, I sat growing up. My family had season tickets. So I looked up there and then, onto the field, and it was surreal.
Yep. You're forever a part of a really cool fraternity.
Yeah.
Something that means a lot. Awesome. Aidan, so your story, kind of the same thing. Local kid, grew up. Did you always want to play for the Huskers?
Yeah. I mean, same thing. Like, I went to all these games as a kid. My dad tailgated just down the street. He took over my grandpa's tailgating spot, so he's had that same spot for 20 years. So I grew up just going there, and I'd go to all the games. And I always dreamed of playing for the Huskers. So.
That's awesome. Yeah. It's you gonna take over the tailgating spot when it's your time?
No, actually, that new hotel just bought out a spot, so this year was his last year.
No, do you guys get like a lottery to get in like a new spot, or is it just like that's it?
I don't know. I think he's ready to be done since it's my last year, and he's been doing it for 20 years.
Got you. Yeah, time to hang up the cleats too.
Yeah.
No, what a legacy, what a tradition. We've had a lot of athletes, obviously, it's what the stations is, but they come in week after week and talk about how one of the reasons they love Nebraska is there's no pro team here, so you guys are kind of it. Like, you get that, like you said, celebrity status or celebrity treatment. And so, talk about what it feels like being able to maybe maximize that as you guys are thinking about, all right, this is my last game as a Husker, but like you get a whole awesome opportunity to maximize playing football here for the rest of your life. Have you guys thought about that at all, or has it just been like locked in football so far?
No, it's definitely been something I've thought about. I know the platform that you have here, and I've, from my dad also played here. So seeing how people from his era were able to parlay their playing career into, media or, things of that nature, I was able to recognize that. And so now, as the time is dwindling down, I know, okay, so I have, a little bit longer where I, get to use the power of the N.
Yep.
And so trying to maximize that. So whether it's, doing radio shows like this or, shooting commercials or doing, different things, it's like, I know this is going to last forever, so try to maximize that.
Right, absolutely. So the ultimate Launchpad is what it can be for sure. What about you?
Yeah, I was actually talking to my parents about this the other day, how it's like playing for Nebraska has completely changed my life with how the connections I've made. Just like, I mean, there's people that I've met now that will be in my wedding that I didn't think I'd ever meet if I played Nebraska here. So I think the relationships and the people that I know that I'll have in my corner for the rest of my life is one of my biggest takeaways from here.
Absolutely. They always talk about like, it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah.
And now you're the strength of weak ties, is what it's called. Like these loose connections that you have kind of are what build your network, but you guys are going to have some incredible connections that you'll be able to kind of take with you everywhere you've gone. it's got to be the same way kind of meeting players from like the 90s and the early 2000s. Like there's just this immediate, like, you've just got this connection that kind of just works. It's very cool.
We
it's very cool.
we talk about being like OOU, like one of us.
Yeah.
And, you know, like the fraternity, like there's only a few people that know what it's like to play at Nebraska and know what it's like to be under that microscope and to you know, play in front of 90,000 fans and to, you know, have them, you know, cheer when you do well and, you know, boo when you don't do well.
Sure.
And so there's only a few people that can you know, share that with you. So, you know, being able to have that and have that community, and, you know, you just see so many people stick around after they're done playing here because it's just, you know, it's a good place to build a family and, you know, the Launchpad.
Absolutely. Yeah. There's no question about that. And our fans really care, you know, like they really care about the players. They care about the whole thing. Like, it's cool. It's interesting. Yeah. Anytime I bring friends to games from other places, they're just like, it's hard to describe what a Nebraska fan has been through. I know some of you know, because you guys have grown up in it and then you've been here for the last 4 years, but they just care. They care so much, not just about men's football either, but it's like women's sports, all sports. I mean, we're just showing up and it's cool, but it's an awesome place for sure. It's a really cool place to be in.
I think one of the coolest things was we were at Maryland and we just got done with warm-ups and we're running back inside and they're cheering louder for us than Maryland fans for them. And our guys are screaming, it's just another home game, which was awesome. Like, we're at Maryland halfway across the country and it's just another home game. I thought that was awesome.
It's got,
And then after the game, we went back out because like our fans stayed and we were able to have like a moment with our fans. And it's just like, you're not gonna get that anywhere else. Like,
right.
I don't think we had, you know, a true like hostile road environment just because of how well our fans travel.
That's incredible. That's a bonus for the university, big time there. It was same thing with like women's volleyball. We were setting records in other team stadiums. You know, what a flex.
Yeah.
Like, what a really cool flex. I love seeing it. Yeah, it totally is. So bowl week, we're kind of getting there. We're getting to it. How are we feeling about it?
Feeling excited. Get to go out to Vegas.
Yeah.
You know, try to stay out of trouble.
Does coach keep you guys kind of locked down? They're pretty.
Yeah, we got curfews and stuff, but we'll get free time.
That's cool.
But we did a lot of prep. You know, leading up to this week, we, you know, started our Utah install, starting that stuff. But you know, when we get there, we'll practice right away and we'll treat it just like a game week.
Yep. So that, you know, obviously not everybody's going to make the trip, you know, for this reason or that reason out there. How different is preparing when it's like almost like different squad in some ways, you know, like it's going to feel different because some guys going to the NFL, some guys hit the transfer portal. Like, it's going to feel different for sure.
I think that's part of what made New York so you know, so special last year, because you know it's a tumultuous time in college football where you have people, you know, you said people leaving, people going, NFL, this and that. But whoever goes on the bowl trip, that's who decides to be here, and that's like that's our crew. That's who we're going to war with. That's who we're going to battle with. And that's a different feeling when it's like everyone chose to be here, and now we're going to go, you know, try to do this thing together.
Yep. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, and it really is. It's like you don't have to play, you know, and especially if the conditions are right, like you can kind of opt out of that thing. But yeah, that's crazy. What's I played college basketball. It was like I always say that, and then like look at you guys and be like, but it wasn't like anything important, impressive. I'm 5'11" and white. Give me a break. But but like I remember always having to stick around over like the holidays, and it's just your team. It's a whole different vibe. Like, it's a whole different culture, and it's like. That's where I feel like the real camaraderie is, when there's like no distractions, there's no school, there's hardly anything. It's like we're just focused on this thing. And so what's keeping you guys kind of like motivated and laser focused right now? Is it another win? Is it this is the last time to play? Is it like building back up Nebraska? You guys really were a part of this like positive trajectory for the university.
I think like as a senior, it's like I want to go out the right way. Like we have, you know, there's a bad taste in our mouth from the last 2 games that, you know, the performance that's just not going to be acceptable here, and we know that. So trying to get that taste in our mouth, trying to show that, you know, that's not it's not like who we are. But you know, I think the team is just focused on just, you know, consistent growth. Just this is you know, this is the start of our, you know, 2026 campaign. You know, the 2025 team that's over. We're 2026 postseason now. We're moving forward from there. So I think they're taking that mindset.
That's cool. Very, very cool.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. Like, number one goal is to get the win, right? We need to beat Utah. That's our number one goal. That'll be our number one goal throughout the week. But kind of, it's also, Troy Dana kind of talked about it. It's like, it's a celebration. Like, we did some hard, if we didn't have the year we wanted to, we left some things out on the table, but we did a lot of hard things this year, and we went to back-to-back bowl games for the first time in 8 years. And we could celebrate it while we do it. We're not going to celebrate, but we will celebrate while we're there.
Absolutely. And this isn't a cupcake like Utah's not a cupcake game.
Yeah,
Like that's not a layup at all. You know what I mean? Like you guys are going to have to show up and actually like bring it. And Husker fans are going to show up and bring it. They're going to be in Vegas. We were just talking to DP about his Vegas plans. Like, everyone's going to show up and show out. And like, that's two really fun cities also, back-to-back years, back-to-back experiences. Like those things kind of, winning is contagious. Fun is contagious. Like culture like that's contagious. And so I know everybody's really, really excited for you. Are you guys got anything fun on the schedule for Vegas that they let you know about? Or does everything just sort of come to you as you get there?
Yeah. So we're doing, there's like a team event where we're kind of us against Utah. I know we're doing some fun kind of games back and forth. I think there's like some Family Feud going on, things like
nice.
that. I think we're going to see a show at the Sphere. We're going to go to the Raiders game. So there's
that's cool.
There's they were laying it out. There's definitely some fun to be had.
Some good experiences. Yeah, Vegas is great. 5 days in Vegas will eat you alive. Though.
Yeah,
like that's a long time.
Be a little long.
That's a long time. Yeah, people might not come back. You might not. Not everybody's making the trip.
Mike, I was in Vegas for 8 days.
How did
for
you?
Nebraska basketball crown. I was there the whole time. And then they sent me back for football media days, all 3 days. I spent my first 11 days of my life in Vegas this year.
How did you survive that? How
the first trip was tough. It was just me solo in Vegas. It was me and Suits, just watching Suits in my hotel room for the most part. Basketball's on, hit some sports bars and books, whatever, watch the games. Media days was much better. Nick and Jay and DP were out there, so we were chilling.
You had some stuff to do.
Yeah.
One time I did a thing with do you know what Wiener Schnitzel is? You guys familiar with that? It's like the world's largest hot dog fast food chain, right? So they have a friend of mine, his dad started it, but we did like a skate for change thing. It was like hot dogs for the homeless. So we like went to all the Wiener Schnitzels and fed all the homeless shelters in the area. But I had like to leave, and so I left like 9 dudes in Vegas for like a week and a half. And when I came back, like they were all different people. Like everything had like the whole dynamics had changed. Guys had like made girlfriends and already broken up. Like it was like a whole life experience has changed. But Vegas is one of those places that'll take it from you. Did your dad ever play in a bowl game?
Yeah, he played Orange Bowls.
Wow, so he played in some big ones.
He played from 89 to 93. So
okay, cool.
They were playing a lot of big games.
Cool. So, each week we try to tap into people who were important and impactful and disruptive to us. And so you said you wanted to call up Dad.
Yeah.
Pops. We're calling Pops. So we're going to give Troy a phone call here. See if we can patch Dad into the show.
Ready, so.
Hey, we're looking for Troy Branch. Troy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Troy, this is Mike Smith. You are on 93.7 The Ticket. The show's called Your Weekly Disrupt. And I've got your boy Derek here in the studio with me.
Yeah.
We're calling folks that were disruptive or impactful or meaningful or pushed us in our life. And so when Derek got the opportunity to think of somebody he wanted to call, he decided he wanted to call up Pops. And so we'll turn it over to you.
Yeah, so
I appreciate that. I think at least.
So yeah, it wasn't just a radio show. So I just wanted to call, like, from such a young age, you instilled something in me that I didn't even know exactly what it was. I think as I've got older, it's you taught me what the process was. You taught me how to go about your business, how to attack things, and how, like, the right way. And I think back to just the things that we were doing where we're doing extra work, and just the way that we worked, the way we attacked, and the way we did things, like that people weren't doing things, and I didn't even think anything of it. And now it's so ingrained in me. I don't feel right if I'm not doing things like that. And so to have that leg up from such an early age and have that instilled in me, it gave me an advantage, and it allowed me to be where I'm at now.
Well, I can get emotional and appreciate that. I mean, I love it that you say we, right? Like, because I've always tried to make it whatever it was, something that we did and we work at. And so I love it that you say we, but I will tell you that it's a lot you, right? Like, we always talked about, I'm okay with being dad. If you want to be great at whatever it is, you've got to come to me and want to work at it. So that's kind of, I don't know, it's probably anything like that. You probably need to also be thanking your mom too.
Oh yeah, we all know who the real boss is. We know who's in charge in there. And so, Troy, what's it like? You got to wear the N. You got to watch your son do the same thing. You played here. You raised a family here. senior day, and your son's going to finish it out with a bowl game in Vegas. What's it feel like as a dad, just kind of watching his career come to an end?
It's you well, one, you don't want to make it about you, but you can't help to go back to the, that time, and we were just talking and not very long ago about like what those feelings are going to be when you're done, and what's it going to feel like the first time, and so like all those things. So it sort of takes me back to that time when you leave in my case it was you left the Orange Bowl and you realize I never want to play football again, right? Like it's a heavy thing, right? And so being prepared for it, I'm hopeful that like anything else, I can help them prepare for it a little bit. But it's one of those things that you just you can't really understand it until until it happens, until you're walking out of Allegiant Stadium and it's, wow, this is what he was talking about. And so I just try to do that, and for me it takes me back to those times, so that I can be of some sort of help.
Sure. And knowing your dad's walked through it and he got to see you do the same journey, it's very, very cool. And so was there like, I'm trying to picture, was there like backyard drills? Dad's got you working on defensive drills in the yard? Like what?
It was every day. There's this field out at Human Elementary School, and I would say that field made me who I am. We're out there every day. There was, there's a hill at Holmes Lake that we used to run. There was, it was every day, and it was so much fun. It didn't feel like work. It was just going out there with my dad. It was doing what I loved. So, being able to do that, I was grateful for that.
I love that.
Eternally grateful.
I love that. Well, Troy, we appreciate you setting an incredible example and legacy for your son to kind of carry in your footsteps. And we got a good one here in Lincoln. I know you know that, but it's really cool, and we just appreciate you. We just wanted to call you up and say thanks so much.
No, thank you. I really appreciate the opportunity, and I can just say, if you don't mind me saying, I'm myself. I know myself, my wife, his sister. Just so proud of what he's done, and just want to acknowledge that. I mean, I think he's heard it before, but in case he hasn't, like, we're so proud of what he's done and what he's going to do, and just the way he goes about it in achieving and working at the things that he kind of puts his mind to. So just really proud of his trajectory and where he's going. So love you.
Love you.
We love that. We appreciate that. That's what this show's all about. It's that opportunity to say thanks. It's very, very cool. We appreciate Troy a ton. There's got to be this sense of like a different gear when your dad played here. It's like there's a legacy, but then there's that like family legacy too, of just like being able to do and accomplish it. It's very cool. But you can tell your dad's real proud of you.
Yeah, and that was, early when I was playing football, like I felt that I don't want to say burden, but I felt that pressure. Like I want to trying to live up to something that my dad was.
Yeah.
And I just, it eventually became my journey where like I couldn't put that on myself anymore.
Sure.
Like it has to be for me. And so, once that happened, it was kind of took off.
Oh yeah. Then you're free.
Yeah.
Then it's you. Then it's your story, not his. Yeah. No, that's really cool. You guys, was there ever a moment where you finally like beat him, where you were like, all right, I got dad's number?
Yeah, there was a race one time.
Oh, he can't even defend himself. What's the story? Yeah, you just got to let him have it.
Okay, so I was probably, I don't know, maybe 10. We raced at the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and he got me at that time. But he knew at that time, like he had kind of laced his shoes. He had to,
he had to try.
Yeah, he had to try. His hamstring might have been a little sore after. So from that point, that's what kind of when I had him, and then a couple years later, I got him.
You got him after that. I love that. I remember I would play ping pong with my old man, and I couldn't beat him outright, but he was starting to get like a little bit dad bod. So if I knew I couldn't get the point, I would just smack it on his side of the table. So he had to walk to go get it. And after bending over and about 10 of them, he realized what I was doing. And I was like, all right, I'm finally getting one on my old man. But yeah, like beating your dad's a real thing. Yeah. There's a real moment that comes with that.
And I think he definitely had some pride where he wasn't going to try to let son beat him.
Absolutely not. Yeah. I got a 6-month-old. Austin he's got a 4-week-old.
3-week-old.
3-week-old. So we're a long ways from foot races at this point, but yeah.
My 2-year-old gives me a run for my money because I'm out of shape, but
dang, I'm sure a 2-year-old's tough. That's different.
Great, best kind of tough.
Different kind of energy.
Great. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Different kind.
Built different applies.
Yes. Yeah, that's different. That's great though. But yeah, no, there's something about like when your kid finally passes you up. Like, there's got to be that moment. But we got a long ways before I'm letting that happen.
Yeah.
He's only 6 months. We got plenty of time. That's awesome. All right. Well, we're going to take a break. You're listening to Your Weekly Disrupt on 93.7 The Ticket. I'm Mike Smith. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a second.
Load up on meat and more this holiday season at the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese at 84th and Havelock. Keep your eyes posted to the Mercado's social media pages for specific daily deals from now all the way through New Year's Eve on December 31st. Don't forget their other locations, now open at 30th and Yankee Hill and 84th and Old Cheney in Lincoln and 168th and Maple in Omaha. Get to the Mercado today for the best meat in town.
Concrete Industries has immediate job openings for precast production laborers and maintenance technicians. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $21.50 per hour plus a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer or maintenance technician. Visit concreteindustries.com.
All right, Lincoln, if you're a diesel technician who's ready to earn up to $40 an hour and you're tired of working nights and weekends, listen up. Inland Truck Parts and Service is hiring experienced diesel technicians right here in Lincoln, and they're offering what every hardworking tech wants. Monday through Friday hours, no nights, no weekends, and paid training on advanced diesel technology. With 37 locations across 12 states, career advancement opportunities are endless. Start building towards your future and apply today at inlandtruck.com. That's inlandtruck.com. Or text APPLY to 785-369-1320. Big value and big flavor meet at Wings and Rings thanks to the all-new delicious Duo Combo. This is the one you've been waiting for. Get one half-sized appetizer and 2 entrees with a side for only $19.99. Bring a friend for the best deal in town on any day of the week, during game time, or whenever the heck you want. Their made-to-order wings and chicken sandwiches are waiting for you at their 68th and O and 40th and Old Cheney locations. Stop by Wings and Rings and celebrate every day with the best meal deal in town.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
If you or anyone you care about is facing a family legal matter, call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL or visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
There's a lot on the line in divorce. This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, the largest family law firm in the country, with over 35 years of helping clients navigate divorce. But being big doesn't mean less personal or less local. Our attorneys live and work in your community, and as neighbors, they understand the challenges your families face. Divorce touches all areas of your life, your home, savings, retirement, and of course, kids. So when you find yourself facing divorce, you need a partner you can count on. Visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
If you or anyone you care about is facing divorce, contact Cordell and Cordell today. With over 100,000 clients served, we understand the challenges you're facing on a personal level. Call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL. That's 1-855-GET-LEGAL. 1221 N Street, Lincoln.
Omaha Steaks is the official sponsor of tailgating. From legendary burgers to mouth-watering steaks, deli-style franks, and so much more, you'll elevate your next game day get-together with America's original butcher. Now you have the chance to be the ultimate gift giver this holiday season. Visit omahasteaks.com/theticket for 16 free Omaha Steaks smash burgers on your order of $129 or more. Plus 50% off site-wide. That's 16 free smash burgers at omahasteaks.com/theticket. See the website for details. Happy holidays from Omaha Steaks.
At Koppel, during the holidays, we take time to cherish our terrific staff, community, and loyal customers that continue to drive that money-saving mile to Louisville, Nebraska. Hi, this is Sean Callahan. I can proudly say I bought my car at Koppel. If you are in the area, I invite you to stop by Koppel Chevrolet GMC's offices in Louisville or check them out online at koppelcars.com. On behalf of Koppel Chevrolet GMC, Merry Christmas and safe travels to all.
It's that time of year when one episode turns into just one more season, when dessert turns into dinner, and time doesn't exist until the clock strikes midnight. Wait, what time is it? It's time to finish strong. At Planet Fitness, we're not waiting for the new year to give it everything we've got. Enjoy 24-hour access at most clubs when you join for $1 down, $15 a month, cancel anytime, and pay nothing until January 17th. Deal ends December 31st. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet. See club for details.
The disruption continues now on 93.7 The Ticket. This is your weekly Disrupt with Mike Smith Live.
We're back in the studio. We got a couple of Husker football players, a couple local Lincoln legends. They're going to go down as a couple goats in town.
I don't know about Lincoln legend.
You think we're walking around town, people, you got to be at your high schools. Like, how many guys a year per school go to the Huskers? A couple a year, right?
We had at one point last year, we had, I want to say 6 people from Southeast Nebraska.
On the football team?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's got to be cool to see. Like,
yeah, we had a nice crop of talent.
Yeah. That feels good.
2 to 3 years.
Is maybe this is like a touchy subject. Lincoln football compared to Omaha football at the high school level.
Let's break it down.
What do we got to do to get there to walk away with a W?
Okay, well, let's break it down. So when we played, I think we lost to 2 Omaha teams, 3 Omaha teams. Like we only lost to the eventual state champions. Or like people playing the state playoffs. So, I think I think there is a little gap, but I don't think that it's as much as what is maybe portrayed. But I think it starts at the youth level. I think if you look at a lot of those teams from Omaha, they have feeder programs that are going directly into the high schools, and they have the high school coaches that have their hands involved in the feeder program. So they're the skills, the techniques, the philosophies, like all that is being preached from when they're in 5th grade to. So then when I get to high school, now they're ready.
You're running that system. That makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
I did that. I coached basketball at Millard Central, their feeder program for Millard South. And it was the high school coach calling the shots with like 7th grade. Like what plays you're running 7th grade. Yeah. It's the same thing that's going up the top. Shout out Coach Throne, Millard South. Got to love that. All right, Aidan, I want to talk special teams for a second. So you're long snapper.
Yes, sir.
That's one of those jobs that like you only notice if something goes wrong. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I'm saying? Like there's never like that one was perfect.
Yeah.
Never.
My dad used to always say it's never a good thing if they know your name.
I got it. When did you just decide long snapping? Like when was that the thing?
It was actually funny enough. We just had him on the phone. Derek's dad got me involved.
Really?
So
that's cool.
Yeah. I played center my 5th and 6th grade year. And then we go to punt 6th grade year. And Derek's dad was just like, try this, just play center, but throw it a little bit further back. So he got me into it, and he taught me like the base techniques of it. So, and then 8th grade and 9th grade is when I really picked up into
That's
it.
cool. So you guys grew up together, like boys, like that's clearly. So was your dad the football coach?
Yeah, he wasn't ever the head coach at Assurity. Shout out Assurity, Menzito now.
Nice,
but he was involved.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, you feel like I've only like messed around with it so hard.
Yeah,
like if you just look, but you just like don't even get what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like it just feels so bizarre. Have you? Do you have any? I feel like special teams is one of those like parts of sports that people just do not understand. Like I was a punt returner in high school because you got to do everything, and it's like the hardest I've ever gotten hit, the most scared I've ever been, the gnarliest thing in my life was punt return in high school because it's just a different level.
Yeah,
and if you're not paying attention to the whole thing, you're going to get smoked, and that's what I realized really quickly. Have you ever just gotten to straight up flatten someone because that's the gig, or do you mostly just got to like protect?
Have I gotten to flatten someone?
Yeah.
In high school, yeah, I used to flatten someone. I did, but
you're smiling. He's remembering back.
No, you're right though. Like as a returner, like you can't just watch. You can't look down and look up at the ball. So there's a couple of times where I got some free shots at people. There's times I've missed too. So
sure,
but no, yeah, just different techniques. Like at Western, I used to be able to release, and then sometimes. Here we set and block, and then sometimes we get to just have a free run. So
just depends on the time.
Yeah.
What a lot of people don't realize about special teams is the game within the game. Like for real, like football junkies, that game against Iowa, like there was a real chess match going on between Coach Ekeler and Coach Woods for Iowa. Like things that people wouldn't even like think about, like just for everything from where the returners were to like how our scheme there, like it was real chess match going on that people wouldn't even notice that's happening out
Hmm.
there.
What kind of mindset is that practice like then for you guys? It's got to be just a kind of a different mindset because the whole thing's just so different.
Yeah, I think it kind of starts in our meetings in the morning. Like we started special teams meeting at 7:45 in the morning, and I mean some of us like we do it all year, so it's fair to say some of us are a little tired at some points. But Coach X starts, he'll wake up, he'll tell everyone to sit up, give me your eyes, and he'll speak with confidence, and I think when it's easy to go out there and like do something when you see the progress and the results he's had. And then we also saw it as the year goes on. So I think that's going to be even easier for him next year. But when you see the results he has, it's easier to walk out and see that his technique works. And when he'll show his technique in practice, and then he'll pull up an NFL clip from the day before, someone using that technique. So I think that's just really cool. And that's where we kind of got our confidence from.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Plus, when coach is out there bringing it and having that, it's hard not to be contagious like that.
Yeah.
I'm sure you all have stories of where he's just been.
Oh yeah.
Insane.
I mean, there's like you'll see these videos of him jumping up and hitting people and stuff, but like it's nothing. When you're down there, it's insane. Like when Kenneth Williams had that kick return, he was jumping up. He lost his headset and he didn't even know it. He's screaming at people. He's got more energy than is portrayed, which is crazy to think about.
That's nuts.
I mean, half the games he got blood running down his face from headbutting players.
Yeah, that's what you see. You're always like, his wife at some point's got to be like, I'm done with this.
Yeah,
like, I'm done with that.
UCLA, he took the blood and he like wiped it with his fingers and put it under his eyes. His eye black.
That's that's bringing it something. That's the extra edge we haven't had for a while. You know what I mean? Bringing that's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I wonder where that comes from him. We're gonna find that out for sure. We're definitely gonna figure that one out. But what has it meant? Kind of, there's big changes. Obviously, college football's changed a lot. You know what I mean? As it's starting to the portal, NIL, things like that change. But it's kind of given Nebraska a chance to play to our strengths of a fan base that'll support, an athletic department that'll support. Like you guys, the facilities are amazing. We want to have great coaches. Feels like special teams is a priority for us and a big one. And just like the growth of it and like winning that game is a priority. What does it feel like? Because it didn't always feel like that for us, but it does right now. And so it's got to feel different for you all out there.
Yeah. And I think, it feels great. Like we all love winning, right? And there's 3 phases to the game that everyone talks about that you want to be a lead in. And special teams, we talk about as specialists, we talk about either being a momentum stopper or a momentum kicker. So like we'll kick the momentum going, or when the other team has momentum, we'll kick the field goal to stop it. We'll pin them deep on the punt to stop their momentum. So that's kind of what we talk about. And the way Coach Eck does it, it's the way he's flipped the script on special teams has been something that from that block punt at Michigan State to Kenneth Williams' return against Northwestern, like the way he's able to flip scripts is insane.
And it feels like recruiting our punters great. Like we've got an awesome punter.
Yeah.
Like it's been very cool. Well, Aidan, you got a chance to call anybody up and you picked Coach X. So we're going to see if we can get him on the horn. He's probably out doing something crazy. Burpees, something nuts.
Back home in Tennessee
right now.
Yeah, exactly. We're looking for Coach Ekeler. Eck, you on the line?
This is he.
Coach, I got a couple of your players in here today. I got Derek Branch and Aidan Flege up in the studio.
Oh, for the love, man. Are you kidding me?
No. So, Coach, you're on a show called 93.7. The show's called Your Weekly Disrupt on 93.7 The Ticket. And each week we call up somebody who was kind of disruptive or meaningful or impactful in our life, someone who really pushed us. And so Aidan wanted to give you a call. So I'll let Aidan take it.
Coach Eck, where do I even start? I think it's fair to say we have a unique relationship. Most of the time we're giving each other crap, but I did want to take this opportunity to say thank you to you. I've only known you a year, but you've taught me a lot of things, from not to ride the wave to how to fight through adversity and how all these other things will prep me for the real world. And I just wanted to say you've made a big impact on me this past year.
Flags, I'll tell you what, man, I've told you before, you're one of my favorite all-time players. And, the way you have handled things, the leadership that you have, and what you've done for this program that truly 99% of Nebraskans don't understand and haven't seen, it's remarkable. I think you've done more for this place than a ton of people have, and truly respect you and appreciate you. And man, I love to give you a bunch of shit too now. I'm not going to lie.
Gotta love that. So Coach, we got bowl prep coming up. That's probably got you bringing a whole extra bit of excitement and things up your sleeve. How are you keeping the guys ready, and what are you going to do to help them burn off those Christmas calories when they get back to Vegas?
Man, it's crazy. Like our bowl prep so far, you would think that we were undefeated and we were getting ready to play for the Natty. I mean, like, it has been so cool. We've got such an amazing culture, and our guys just love playing ball, and they're out there. I mean, this has been truly one of the more enjoyable bowl preps I've ever had in my career. And so I have zero concern. These guys are going to lay it on the line. They're ready to rock and roll. We get to Vegas. I mean, we're going to double down, and we're going to go out there and play our best game of the year.
You got to love that. Coach, we've all seen your energy on the sidelines. These guys were telling stories about you wiping blood like it was face mask at what game was that?
UCLA.
Yeah, UCLA. Yeah, UCLA game. And so,
because Turner came and headbutted me after we scored, and I looked down. I was like, "Come on, man."
We all know you headbutted Turner, but
No.
So, Coach, what your special teams is one of those just special units. It's a whole different mindset. Everybody talks about your energy. Aidan talked about it at those 7:45 meetings you guys have every day. What drives you? Who kind of was the disruptor in your life? Who pushed you? Who sort of helped you get this motor and get to where you are today?
Man, I've had so many phenomenal mentors in my life. And you look back, I mean, I played for Bill Snyder, who was an amazing coach. Bob Stoops was my position coach. And then going on and on, I mean, you coaching with Bo Pelini for 9 years. I mean, that was one of the hardest 9 years of my life, but I wouldn't trade it. Wouldn't trade a minute of it, because he every day was 4th and 10. And so when you live like that, and that's just kind of how you're programmed. And there's a saying that, high achievers don't like low achievers, and low achievers don't like high achievers. Right. Yeah. And like, that's what I've been drawn to my whole career, is people that truly work their tail off to be the best. And one of my favorite sayings is 99% of the people in this world want to be great. They're called damn wannabes. And there's about 1%, like Branch and Flege, that work their tail off to be great. And those guys are the outliers. And those are the guys that get me fired up. And we just had a whole room full of guys like that this year, that every single day, they didn't ride a damn wave. Every day you knew what you were going to get. And when you are in front of a room like that every day, shoot, it's easy. I mean, I'd just come in there and I'd take a sniff, man. And that was the only hit I needed.
I love that.
I was ready to roll.
I'm ready to go catch some punts, Coach. That's great. That's great. Well, we sure appreciate you. We appreciate the energy that you bring and the culture that you bring into the University of Nebraska and to Lincoln. And it's felt from the players to the fans to everybody. And so much love and much appreciation, Coach. We're gonna publicly invite you back. We want to get you and the whole squad out here down to the station sometime, so we can have a conversation sometime in 2025.
Hey, I don't know if you're ready for that now.
No, we want you. Yeah, we'll be ready. We'll get you down here.
I don't know. I mean, Flege and Branch, that's enough, man. I mean, you're gonna get OD'd over Dizzled, man.
We'll take it. Well, awesome, Coach. Well, we really appreciate your time tonight. Thanks for joining us on the ticket.
All right. Hey, love those guys, man. Flegs, Branch, appreciate you, man. Can't wait to see you in Vegas.
Appreciate you, Coach.
That's awesome. Yeah, he seems like the kind of guy you'd want to run through a wall for.
I was just about to say, I'll have you ready for that.
Oh, yeah. He's also one of those coaches, that's got like 35 sayings you've never heard once in your life, and he's just firing them like left and
he
right.
Comes up, it's a new one every week, and we're just sometimes in meetings we like look at each other like, what is it? And then he'll explain it right after. But it's
some coach from some place down there. Yeah. Man, his coaching lineup that he's worked alongside and played for, that's nuts.
Yeah.
Like, that's nuts.
The places he's been, the cultures, all the cultures he's seen, I think he's been able to take the best things from each one and prepare him to be here. So
that's awesome. And he seems like he just loves it. Like he's just got a pure love for the game.
Oh yeah.
Love for the whole thing. That's contagious too, especially if things aren't going your way. If you love it, it makes it so much easier.
Oh yeah. He's got a passion for the game I haven't seen before.
That's awesome. So, everybody keeps talking about at the football level, like, getting it back to where we used to be, growing, like I'm sure there's like a broken record sort of thing with it, but you guys are really like momentum's building, things are turning positive. What's some of the mindset shifts you had to make from like your freshman year to your senior year to kind of help, as these things have gone? Like you for sure have had a whole mindset shift in the process. And so can you speak to some of those things or point to some of those phrases or moments?
Absolutely. I think, so I think when I first got here, it was just, do I belong here? Like, am I good enough to be here? Because I think, when I decided to walk on in Nebraska, it was a leap of faith of like, I'm going to just see if I'm good enough to play here. Like, we'll, put the chips in the middle, see if it happens. If I'm good enough, I'm good enough. If not, then at least I tried. I gave it my best effort. So that was kind of how I was, going my first couple of years. We're just trying to prove that I'm good enough, prove to myself that I'm good enough. And then kind of year 3, year 4 starts to happen, and I kind of established myself. Okay, I know I'm a good player now. Like I know I belong here. I know I can play here. Now let's go make it happen.
Yeah.
And then you get your feet wet a little bit. You start to get to play. You get those nerves out. Like I remember the first time I stepped on the field, it was like, wow, I'm really out here. And like everything we talked about during the week went completely out of my brain. It was like, all right, I just got to like cover this guy and like don't mess up.
Survive.
Don't give up a deep ball. And then you start to get more comfortable, and then you're able to just treat it exactly like practice. Your techniques carry over, everything you do in practice carries over, and then you're able to make plays out there on Saturdays.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, so I think there was kind of this mindset in Nebraska that we just lose the close games, or we just don't win all these games. And I've only been here for 2 years, and the way Coach Rule has kind of just instilled it into our brains that like that it doesn't have to be like that. Like it's us. And he always says it like the people in the building is all we need to win. We don't need anyone else. We don't need anything else. And if we stick to the process and we do that, like we can get this done and we can do what we need to do to win games. And I think over the past 2 years, like beating Wisconsin and finally making and winning the Pinstripe Bowl and winning 7 games this year, I think, and people are seeing the process, people are buying more into the process. And I saw he got asked if this is a program reset, some of the coaches he's making in his press conference. And I saw that that was just kind of insane because the progress he's made the 3 years he's been here has been something no coach has even done in 8 years. So,
oh yeah, that was a rage bait question for sure.
Yeah.
Someone was trying for, yeah, you can definitely see that. But we're going to take a break here. We'll be back. You're listening to your weekly Disrupt on 93.7 The Ticket. Don't go anywhere.
At Fairway Meat Market, you're family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Fairway has fresh cut meats, seafood, cheese, wine, and spirits, and a friendly staff that's always ready to help you find what you need. Stop by Fairway Meat Market today to plan your weekly meals in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at PAHLincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, their passion for happier, healthier, furry friends.
Big value and big flavor meet at Wings and Rings thanks to the all-new delicious Duo Combo. This is the one you've been waiting for. Get one half-sized appetizer and 2 entrees with a side for only $19.99. Bring a friend for the best deal in town on any day of the week, during game time, or whenever the heck you want. Their made-to-order wings and chicken sandwiches are waiting for you at their 68th and O and 40th and Old Cheney locations. Stop by Wings and Rings and celebrate every day with the best meal deal in town.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT, from cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
Concrete Industries has immediate job openings for precast production laborers and maintenance technicians. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $21.50 per hour plus a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer or maintenance technician. Visit concreteindustries.com.
At Koppel, during the holidays, we take time to cherish our terrific staff, community, and loyal customers that continue to drive that money-saving mile to Louisville, Nebraska. Hi, this is Sean Callahan. I can proudly say I bought my car at Koppel. If you are in the area, I invite you to stop by Koppel Chevrolet GMC's offices in Louisville or check them out online at koppelcars.com. On behalf of Koppel Chevrolet GMC, Merry Christmas and safe travels to all.
The 2026 Love Nebraska schedule is here. Season 2 features 10 opportunities to catch your home team in Nebraska, with 9 at Baxter Arena and 1 at the Heartland Events Center in Grand Island. More matches means more chances to see your favorite pro volleyball athletes, like Lexi Rodriguez and Jordan Larson. Check out the full schedule by visiting lovbneb.com/schedule.
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you are a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
The disruption continues now. This is your weekly Disrupt with Mike Smith, live on 93.7 The Ticket.
What up, Lincoln? We got a couple Husker football players in the house. We got a bowl game next week. 2 weeks.
Next Wednesday. Yeah. Or a week from tomorrow.
We got a bowl game. We're getting ready to rock and roll. What are you guys feeling like? How are we feeling? You got any big predictions for the game?
I think special teams touchdown.
Special teams touchdown. You heard it here first.
Can't say. I don't know if kick or punt yet. I can tell you later, but
we'll get to it. Yeah.
I think we're just going to bring physicality we haven't seen before.
You guys are ready to do that.
Yeah.
I like that.
I think I've seen it at practice past 2 or 3 weeks.
Coach X saying guys are showing up like you're undefeated, ready when playing for Natty. That's what you want to hear.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you want to hear. Yeah. That's cool. There's got to be some heightened emotion from the Utah side. Coach's last game, all the things they got going there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're going to come out ready to go. They probably would have done that regardless if their coach was there or not. But I'm sure there's going to be an added level of, they're going to want to win.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. And it's distraction too. Like it'll probably be both ways for them. Yeah. There's lots to think about. That's awesome. So a couple seniors, Husker players, Lincoln kids. You got to live the dream, do the thing. Looking back on like freshman you, high school you. You know how you guys get to go visit schools and talk and like you're now the hero kid. Like looking back, you were once one of those little kids. Yeah. What would you tell you about the journey?
I would tell myself to just keep putting one foot in front of the other, to just keep going. Like don't let any outside factors affect, how you show up on a daily basis. And ultimately, like if you just keep going, you just keep hitting that rock, like eventually it's going to break. Eventually you're going to get to the other side. You see that like meme where, you're so close to the goal and you don't actually, you stop right there. Like I would just tell myself, just keep going. Like it's all going to be worth it in the end. You might not see it right now. Like the highs and lows, they're building you for something that you can't even see right now. So just keep going.
Keep building. Love that.
Yeah. And it's going to sound repetitive, but it's along those same lines. Like just follow the process. Like everyone has a different path. There's so many people on the team that they didn't start and play all 4 years. They didn't come here as freshmen. They ended up here, and your path, like just keep taking one step. Like you said, just keep working. Like there's days every year where none of us want to show up. Like, well, you got to get out of bed, can't let that stuff creep in. And like if you just keep working and just kind of trust God's plan and understand that He has a plan for you, and like it'll come. It's just different paths take different ways.
Yep. Yeah. I'm sure there's tons of different journeys you see from all the different guys out there. That's awesome.
Mike, if I can jump in real quick.
Yeah.
Derek and Aidan, do you know an Eric who used to be an old trainer of yours?
I do, yeah.
He says, Derek and Aidan, 2 good dudes, old trainer, usually grouchy if there's listening in.
Shout out Eric.
Shout out Eric.
That's great.
We had some good moments. He helped me with my surgery. He'll know what I'm talking about.
That's awesome. Yeah, there's a lot of, people you get to spend time with, from training staff to like assistant coaches that just never make the headlines. Their names never pop up, but you spend a ton of time with them.
There are so many people in that building that pour their time and their energy into helping us be successful on Saturdays, from the nutrition staff to the strength staff to the life skills.
Shout out Stacy and Kate.
Shout out Stacy and Kate. Just the academic staff. Like, these people show up every day. They don't get the recognition, but they pour everything into us being the most successful student athlete that we can be. Just grateful for that, and grateful for all those people.
You gotta love it. So last kind of bit, why Nebraska? Last, like, kids out there trying to decide. You can play in a lot of universities, you can land a lot of places, but why come to the University of Nebraska?
I think I'm going to give an original answer, but I grew up here, right? I wore Husker at every Saturday. I went to those tailgates and I watched all these games as a kid. I watched us beat Oregon. I watched us beat Michigan State, and going into that stadium and seeing the fans and seeing like the love people have for this place and I just want to do what I was able to do and what I could to help us get back on the winning track.
Yep.
And I grew up and I bled Nebraska as a kid. That's why I chose here.
Love it.
Yeah, I would say like in a changing college landscape, you're not going to find many places that have the alignment that we do, where alignment of vision, where we're putting the resources in for the student athletes to be successful, at the highest level. You have great coaches, you have the top of the line facilities, you have everything from the strength to the nutrition to the everything being in the same building. Like, that's things people don't think about, but that's important. And just everything that goes in the program, the fans, the support you have, the way that you can parlay your playing career into a career after. There's just, you won't find that other places. Like, this is a special place, and it should be treated as such.
Love it. Well, I'm always on the show bragging about it, trying to take every soundbite I can and blasting how awesome Husker Nation is everywhere I get to go. Well, we really appreciate it. Good luck with the bowl game. Good luck out in Vegas. We really appreciate you guys hopping into 93.7 The Ticket tonight and your weekly Disrupt with Mike Smith. It's Christmas week. Have a Merry Christmas out there. We'll catch y'all next week. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Go
Merry
Big Red.
Christmas.